Alright, this is lesson 414, Circles in a Coordinate Plane, Part 2. And let me get my screens going here. Alright. The objectives in this lesson is to sketch a circle given its equation. Now, we've discovered that a standard equation of a circle with the center C, where C is h and k, and radius r units, is given by the formula the difference of x and h squared plus the difference of y and k squared equals r squared. Now recall that the intercepts of a graph are the points where the graph intersects the axis. What we focus on primarily here is the x-intercepts. In this lesson, you're going to use the equation of a circle to sketch its graph in a coordinate system, and you will also identify the intercepts of a circle given its equation or graph. And here's what we're used to seeing. We're given the circle and then we figure out what the equation is. If you'll look right here is the intercept, and like I said, we'll usually be dealing with the x-intercepts. We don't really bother with the y-intercepts that much when we're dealing with circles. Okay, so here we've got the equation and a graph, and it says consider the circle the difference of x and o squared plus the difference of y and 0 squared equals 4. Well, the center is going to be at the origin 0, 0, because remember you're dealing with h and k, which are both zeros here, and those represent the center. So to sketch the graph of this circle in a coordinate system, begin by plotting the center. And you can see I put a big dot right there. And because 4 equals 2 squared, the radius is 2 units. So you can draw 2 unit segments from the center to represent the radii. And so I also do more than one, okay, because it'll be hard to do it if you just do this one. You can see the purple segment that I have going up 2 units to represent a radius. And you can see here that I've gone ahead and added 4 radii, and then I put the points on the end. So really all you got to do is connect those points. Now don't be making a square, but you got to connect them to make a circle. So there you go. We've sketched the circle just using the formula that we have up here. So let's consider this circle. We've got the difference of x and 2 squared plus the difference of y and 5 squared equals 9. And I've put up here that my center is going to be the point 2, 5. Okay, and I know that just by looking at my equation. And remember, you're always going to have the opposite. Whatever the sign is in front of the number, you're going to use the opposite. So this is a positive 2 and a positive 5. So that's going to be my center. And there you go. I went ahead and plotted a point there. And then because the 9 equals r, I find the square root of that, which is 3. So my radius is going to be 3 units. As you can see, I've already drawn all the radii and put points at the end. Okay, yeah, I always draw 4. Now, if it's hard for you to draw a circle that way, you can kind of guesstimate and put you some other lines out here. But like I said, you're going to be guesstimating because you can't really draw out 3 units that way. But you can kind of maybe lightly sketch you some dots in here, so that way it'll help you draw a better circle. Or if you're using a piece of paper, you can also use your compass. So with all those points, I can go ahead and sketch my circle. So there we go. There wasn't a whole lot in this lesson. Here's the summary. To graph a circle in a coordinate plane given its equation, you need to know the center and radius of a circle. By plotting the center of the circle and using the radius to locate a point on the circle, you can sketch the graph of a circle in a coordinate plane by using GeoGebra or a compass. The intercepts of a circle are the points where the circle intersects the x-axis and the y-axis. And depending on the relationship between the values of the absolute values of h and k and r, a circle may have up to 4 distinct intercepts. This was a really short lesson, so when you get finished watching it, you should go through the LMS lesson 414, Circles and Coordinate Planes, Part 2, and complete the student guide. Read the lesson in the reference guide, add any notes if needed, and then complete these problems in the problem set. And when you get done with that, if you have any problems understanding, go ahead and contact me and or attend TOGA if you have any questions before completing the quiz 414. And as normal, always make note of any questions you may have for when you attend CC. And always give me your course and section number with all communication, because that helps me help you faster. That's it for lesson 414. Thanks for listening.